everybody. What I'm showing you in this sped up video is the way that I do a tonal underpainting before putting a color layer on top. What you can't see off to my right side is that I've got my reference photo that I've switched to black and white so that I can get a sense of the relative value or light and darkness of each of the different shapes. As the image emerges, you can see a little bit of my pencil sketch underneath. This is a building, my favorite building on Monhegan Island. And it's a picture that was taken really just before sunset. And so once I add color, you'll see that everything has this delightful orange glow. And so certainly using this warm underpainting, I think I'm using transparent red oxide for this, will really help bring out that warmth throughout. You see that I'm working on an untoned canvas, just on the white canvas. But as you see, I'm going to be covering every inch with my tonal underpainting. So when I'm done, it will be a toned canvas. Saves, really saves a step in that way. You see that I'm painting with both a brush as well as with my paper towel to wipe in and wipe out the tones. There are some limitations. Obviously, with this paint alone, I can't really get to a darkest dark. So what you'll see is I'll come into some of the darkest areas in the painting with a second layer to try to deepen, darken the value of it. And again, I'm just looking at the big shapes. I'm not adding any detail at this time. But what you'll see, especially in the foreground, is that I'm starting to give some suggestion of the topography. I'm changing it a little bit, actually. I'll be kind of putting in some more diagonal lines. This is a panoramic view that I've got. It's a 24 by 12 or 12 by 24 inch canvas. And so I feel like it's important in that where there are real horizontals to also introduce some diagonal lines. And so some of them were really there in the foreground, and some of them I will invent a little bit. You see that I've put in a couple of shapes on the left side at the horizon. And those are really just sort of place markers. There's a tree to the far left and the bell on Monhegan Island to the right of it. And I just want to remember where I put those. What I'll end up doing is painting my sky in and getting my gradation in and really covering that over probably. But then I'll come back and add those in at the end on top of the sky. What I'm doing now is just refining a little bit. I'm adding a few of the details. I'm paying attention again to relative value. The boat, for instance, has some light at the front of it, but I still want to make sure that that light area on the boat is correct in its value compared to the rest of the structures.